ドジャースの大谷翔平選手は日本時間15日に行われたジャイアンツ戦に1番指名打者で先発出場し、今季3度目となる1試合2本塁打を含む3打数2安打2打点の活躍を見せました。第4打席で放った今季25号ソロによりメジャー通算250本塁打に到達しました。MLB 公式のサラ・ラングス記者が自身の X で伝えたところによると、大谷選手は通算156盗塁も記録しており、250本塁打、150盗塁達成までに要した試合数はわずか944試合。これはメジャー史上最速の記録で、従来の最速記録であるアレックス・ロドリゲス氏の977試合を33試合も上回るスピードでの到達となりました。また同記者は、大谷選手が登板時に打席に立たなかった試合があることにも言及し、実際に大谷が打席に立ったのは通算928試合との補足も加え、その記録達成の凄さを強調しています。一方、この試合でジャイアンツ側の実況を担当したカリフォルニア州の地元放送局 NBC スポーツベイエリアのデュアン・カイパー氏も、大谷選手の2本の本塁打に驚きを隠しませんでした。特に通算250号となった25号本塁打については、そこまで完璧に捉えたようには見えなかった。恐怖を感じる。とコメントし、驚愕の様子を見せています。この模様は、日本語字幕付きでご紹介いたします。
His first pitch. It's a check swing, but Otani held up. StatCast 3D is powered by Google Cloud.
The curveball has been outstanding, and so has the changeup. The sinker has gotten hit around, but he really looks for weak contact. He was a big-time strikeout pitcher in the minors, but since being in the big leagues for the last year or so, he is more of a weak contact guy with less than a strikeout an inning now.
Otani trying to get going. Ay, 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 sir. Strike one called.
The breaking ball, and he backdoors it this time.
This 2-1 is clobbered to right field, way back, and way gone! Home run 24 for Otani. His 7th leadoff blast, and the Dodgers strike first.
Since his bat has cooled off, it's because the calendar turned to June, but all of a sudden, a guy who's hitting .229 in June strikes the ball like it's back in May. That is so good to see. The top of this lineup needs to get going.
The Dodgers scoring in the first inning. It's been a rare sight of late. Coming into tonight, they'd scored in the first just one time the last 9 games. Otani says, I'm going to put a stop to that.
Shohei picked on a fastball. Got a tough call on a breaking ball away and didn't let that bother him. Locked right back in, hit the heater.
Snaps a career-long home run drought of 10 games. Also happened back May to June in 2018.
So here's Otani, who we're going to say did not go around. Otani. Webb held everybody down last night with the exception of Teoscar Hernandez. Otani was 0 for 4. And here he's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes.
Dan Asanya, the plate umpire, he's got pretty good corners. Basically a low ball guy, but his corners can breathe.
High and deep to right. Forget about it. 1-0 Dodgers.
Well, it really is room service because it is right out there on a tee. That is just a pitch that a hitter like Otani's not gonna miss. And in all likelihood, he's gonna hurt you like this. Home run number 24 on the year for Otani.
Well, I hope, Mike, that historically you're right. It's bad luck.
Yeah, you hit a home run, first guy up, that's bad luck. But one thing that Roop has to do, he has to be aggressive. He cannot pitch behind to this lineup. There are too many problems in this lineup. They lead the National League in just about all the offensive categories.
Otani steps in from the left side, hitting .286. Had an 8-game hitting streak snap last night. He's facing Landon Roop, who makes his 14th start of the season. First pitch is low and inside, ball one. 26-year-old out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina, Landon Roop. He's been pitching well lately for the Giants. Right-hander sends a pitch home, and that one is low, ball two. Comes off a win over the Atlanta Braves. His last start went 6 innings, allowed 3 runs. Target is set for him, and the pitch. Breaking ball comes in through the back door. Don't think it came all the way in, though, but it was called a strike.
No, the back door was left open.
It was outside. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This ball is gone. A home run for Shohei Ohtani. Home run number 24 for the Big Show. 1-0 Dodgers. Another leadoff home run for Shohei Ohtani. First home run since the 2nd of June against the Mets, as Ohtani lights up this crowd with a leadoff homer. And that's the first run he's driven in the last 10-plus games, so he's ended that RBI drought.
Well, this is also the 14th start for Roop, and that's just the 7th home run that he has allowed.
Well, it's the kind of start the Dodgers wanted, certainly after last night's anemic offensive performance.
Well, one batter into the game, the Dodgers had half the hit total they had last night.
The Dodgers get the leadoff home run by Shohei Ohtani, his 24th of the season, his 40th run batted in. And after a full inning at Dodger Stadium, Dodgers 1, Giants 0.
Coming to you live from the Hawaiian Airlines broadcast booth, bottom of the first, no score here in L.A. It's Landon Roop against Ohtani and the Dodgers.
So the big slugger, Ohtani, left-handed batter, and check swing. And I thought that they would call that a swing. So it's 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch now, and that is down and in with a changeup. 2-0. That first pitch was his curveball, and indeed Ohtani started to swing, but was ruled to have held up. So 2-0 the count to one of the great sluggers in the game. Now he delivers, and he catches the outside corner with that curveball for a called strike. 2-1 the count. 0-0 game. Ohtani with Betts on deck. Now he swings and he blasts one deep right center field. Forget about that one. Halfway up into the bleachers. 1-0 Dodgers, just like that. Well, he tried to throw the cutter there, but he hung it right down the middle of the plate. Ohtani, I don't think many pitchers are going to get away with that against Ohtani.
And now the bottom of the 6th. Ball one upstairs on Shohei Ohtani, who's reached 3 times tonight. Leadoff home run, and a couple of walks, one of them being intentional. 2-2.
Timeout. I need to watch my foul ball.
Ohtani taking time. Introduced the new pitcher on the mound for San Francisco, Tristan Beck. Ball 3 down and in a full count. Spencer Bivens eventually did calm things down. He allowed one of the inherited runners to score on a sac fly from Will Smith, but and then the RBI base hit to Ha-Seong Kim. Ohtani with a missile to right field. Does it have enough carry? It sure does. Second home run of the night for Shohei Ohtani. An emphatic end to his home run drought.
This swing and the amount of effort put into it feels like it's going to be a routine fly ball. But with his strength, his warning track is the first 5 rows over the fence. He doesn't hit warning track fly balls. This guy, he is so strong. Back in my day, a guy hit a home run like that, you'd say check his bat. It's got to be corked. Something, but I think it's his arms that are corked.
Too strong.
It's just such a reach. And all he's using is really his shoulders. The hips do go, but look how they lock up as the bat is launched. The hips stop. And then it's just shoulders and wrists.
I mean, a curveball
Yeah,
4 inches off the plate.
He supplied the power. Most power hitters, and Shohei, of course, included, you watch the power from the ground up. But his ground power stopped mid-swing when his hip stopped. And then he just used the shoulders and the arms and the rest of it.
Third multi-home run game of the season for Ohtani. Done it 22 times in his career now.
Ohtani opened up the bottom of the first with a long home run in the right center field. His 24th of the season.
Tristan Beck, the big fella, 6'4", 205-pounder. 28-year-old, his second year at the big league level.
So 3-2.
That was his chance to go out of the strike zone and hope that he would chase a ball in the dirt. But now you got to come at him.
It's this one to right center field. Encarnacion back, gone. And I don't think he even hit that one that well.
I mean, he just made that look too easy. Got to get it in, breaking ball, had a little hang to it. And he hits home run number 25. Take a look at the height of the breaking ball. It dropped right out there over the plate. And it looked like he just yanked it over the wall. I agree with you. He didn't have both cheeks into it.
No, I think he hit it towards the end of the bat, too.
That's kind of scary. So 2 home runs, a double, and a walk. Not a bad night. And it's just the 6th inning.
Ohtani's been on base 3 times. Twice he's walked, once intentionally, and in the first inning he led off with a home run, his 24th. 1-1 pitch. That's in for a little bit high. Beg your pardon. A little high for ball. It's now 2-1. And the kick by Beck and his pick. Swung on, lifted foul. Third base side, way up and out of play.
Interesting. After the half inning, when Kershaw came back into the dugout, Dave Roberts walked over and just briefly said something to Kershaw. Kershaw shook his head no. They just continued to walk. And there's really no one throwing in the Dodger bullpen.
2-2 low and in, 3-2 to Shohei. And at this point, Dave's letting him make his own call. And the way that Kershaw's pitching tonight, there's no reason we shouldn't see him.
Too is Dave and Clayton have a relationship where Dave can ask, are you okay? And evidently the answer would be a thumbs up.
Ohtani rips one deep to right field, heading back to the wall. It is gone! It's a home run for Ohtani, his 2nd of the night. Oh, it's a big-time show. 8-0 Dodgers. Home run number 25 for Shohei Ohtani as he hit an absolute frozen rope into the right center field bleachers.
Well, for Ohtani, the previous 12 games, hitting at .229, had 1 home run and 2 RBIs.
That was a curveball outside. That would have been a ball. And he went out there and got it and hit an absolute rocket. 384 feet, just enough. Now, well, we said it once, we said it 100 times. That Ohtani is something, isn't he? Most people don't hit that pitch out. That is crazy.
I got news for you. Most people don't hit that pitch, period.
22nd multi-home run game of Ohtani's career. 2 solo home runs for Ohtani tonight. He's been on base all 4 times.
In from the bullpen for the Giants, and he gets to face Shohei Ohtani right away. Left-handed power hitter who has a home run tonight. And the first pitch is very high with a curveball. 1 ball and no strikes. Ohtani led off the first inning with a home run to deep right center. Then he was walked intentionally in the second and then walked again in the third unintentionally. Now a swinging strike on another curveball, and that was thrown the way Beck wanted to throw it. First one was a hanger way high. That one was a beauty. Started in the zone and then dropped down below. 1-1 the count to the great Ohtani. Now here it is. Look out. And that fastball just a bit high. And maybe that must be his slider. He's got a great arm. Throws a really hard slider. That was 90 miles an hour. 2-1 the count. He throws. Curveball, swing, and a high pop-up, foul. Out of play, off to the left. You know, I thought most likely we'd see at least a couple of Eric Miller versus Ohtani confrontations in this series. But Miller did not appear in last night's game. He's had some success against Ohtani. 2-2 pitch. Low and inside with a slider. 3-2 the count.
Still another game tomorrow. I would like to see that too.
Well, if it happens, it will be because it's a really good game and really tight in the late innings. 3-2 pitch. Ohtani swinging. He hits a drive into right center, deep, way back there, still going. It's gone. Second home run of the game for Shohei Ohtani. 8-0 Dodgers. He started the at-bat throwing a hanging curveball way high, taken for a ball. And that was another hanging curveball, and boom, it was in the strike zone. Gone. Ohtani 2 homers, and that's 25 home runs this year. 2 tonight.
Bottom of the first. No more. We've seen this a lot from Shohei Ohtani.
Well, we were talking about him, you know, and not only were we talking about it, everybody's probably asking, oh my gosh, he's in a home run drought, RBI drought. What's going on with Ohtani? And we said, nothing. We're not too worried about it. It's just a matter of time. And boy, he did not waste any time in today's game. That very first inning put him on the board.
Shohei, Jerry, your called shot with his second of the night. This is number 250 of his career.
This is off the plate at 78 miles an hour. He pulls it. The only way he's able to do that because he's got incredible hands. Yes, he's fooled a little bit, but he keeps his hands back, barrel release. I'm talking about special hands, strong, powerful guy. This is one of those things where you just tip your hat and be like, are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah, almost like it was just a flick of the wrist and hitting it out of the ballpark.
About the Dodgers making teams pay for walking Shohei intentionally to get to the next guy. 3 for 7, 3 doubles, 7 RBIs, also a couple of walks, Nomar.
Well, we talked about you're going to do the Mookie Betts. I get it. Listen, I understand at times you're like, well, let's see if we can get lucky and take our chances. But you still have great hitters hitting behind Shohei that we're going to get angry and take advantage of that, and that's exactly what Mookie Betts did.
Well, you kind of understand why they're walking Shohei intentionally, because tonight he hit the 249th and 250th home run of his brilliant career. All right, so we will see Shohei Ohtani back on the mound soon enough, Jerry, but tonight is about his offense. He was your called shot tonight. 2 bombs, which means you get the K-Zone.
Well, Jonathan,
Access 360.
I don't think you understand that these guys watch our pregame show.
I understand.
And Shohei Ohtani was watching the pregame show, and he heard you, John, saying, you know what, he hasn't homered in about 28 games or so, something ridiculous. It's 9 games. He took it personal tonight. We're going to go Access 360 and break down not 1, but 2 show bombs leading off the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch curveball, heading to count 1-0. Looking for a pitch he can drive, does not get it with the combo, heading to count 2-0. He's going to get a backdoor breaking ball. I thought it was off the plate. Okay, tip your hat, 2-1. Now he's going to get a cutter, center cut, and he does not miss it. Rocket over the right center field wall. We talk about hitters being aggressive early in the game. How about the launch in the 27 degrees because he gets extended, exit velo. It wasn't even registered. That's how hard he hit it. Okay, now we have it registered. 110, I had it 113 off the bat. Love the swing, love the bat toss as well. 1-0 good, guys. Going back to this pitch, 3-2 curveball off the plate.
Ow.
And he's able to get his hands through the baseball and flick it over the right center field wall. We need to take another look at this. Yes, he's waving us there on set. Off balance a little bit, but is able to fire his hands, head down, is on contact, barrel release, an incredible top hand to get through the baseball, and somehow, some way, he gets it over the right center field wall. Listen, if I'm the pitcher right now, seeing that pitch was off the plate, and he's able to get extended that way and flick it out, I don't know what to tell you, man. That is just some kind of special. huge night for Shohei.
I think when you see things like that, it's why you see him get intentionally walked too when they try to pitch to the next guy. But nonetheless, I mean, we always talk about contact is king. And when you have power like Shohei Ohtani, even if you're out in front and you make contact, they can go.
I just thought tonight we just had a really good team approach. I thought we, took walks when we needed to, ran deeper counts, and certainly slugged. But if we're walking and slugging, we're as good as anyone. And certainly Shohei, showed out tonight and had a really good night too.
Did you realize that it had been 10 games since he had last homer?
No, I didn't realize that. So he has a way of making up for things and, leveling things out. So hitting 2 homers tonight gets him, I guess, back on track.
Did it feel like it had been that long? It's obviously he's not the only cog in the offense, but a big part of it, saying to him.
I think it seemed like a while. I think that there was a lot of chase down below, in the last 10 days, and so tonight he got the ball up, used the big part of the field, and put some good swings together. But when he goes, it makes life a lot easier for all of us.
Let's get a look right now at Shohei Ohtani and what he did tonight against the Giants. He hit home run number 24 and 25, and this was part of the problem. He attacked Landon Roop early. I don't know, when you're a pitcher and you're going up against one of the best players in all of the majors, it is what it is.
That home run right there is pretty impressive. Yeah, it was a breaking ball up, but that's not even a strike, and he didn't go the other way with it. I mean, he went out there. Watch the extension here. I mean, he goes out there. He doesn't even have, full lower half in that swing. That goes to show you how strong this kid is. What he can do in that box is pretty amazing, and that's why he's hitting first, because he immediately puts the pressure on you as a pitcher from first jump, right? You can't make mistakes. You're trying to settle in, get your rhythm, get your release point, and you make a mistake with a cutter like Landon Roop did, like a little spinner cement mixer cutter. Shohei's going to make you pay for it. And then you can make a good pitch and he can still hit you.
He hasn't even had a great June as of late, but that'll increase his numbers.
Hey, I know that guy.
Oh, goodness. It's the Highlight Zone that's brought to you by Mancini Sleep World. You faced Shohei in the World Baseball Classic.
This was more of a samurai showdown is what they called it. It was Team Mexico, Team Netherlands, and then Japan. We played a series of exhibition games out. We were out there for a week. And yeah, I got a chance to face him before he came to the big leagues, and there was a lot of roars going about him and talking about him and whatnot. And then the BPs he was taking during that little week of games, it was impressive. He was hitting the roof right there at the Tokyo Dome. He was hitting the back wall. And then I was the first one to face him. I'll go figure. It's me, right? And then...
but it panned out well for you.
Broken bat, weak fly ball.
If he didn't hit that ball, it would hit him in the kneecap. Good thing he hit it.
Ball was still moving.
It was still moving in. Chaser.
I'm going with Sergio in that matchup. Even now.
Yeah.
Shohei v. Sergio. I got you, Sergio.
I think he's over.
All day long.
That's right. All right, the Dodgers even up the series with an 11-5 win tonight.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。これからも大谷選手のさらなる活躍から目が離せません。チャンネル登録と高評価をよろしくお願いします。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。